Hello guys, welcome back! Today I have a very chill video for you. I'll take you on a couple of days of my creative work. In particular, I'll show you my process for creating prints and making both digital and traditional art here and there, so I hope you enjoy this little vlog. This is extremely important in this Italian summer heat. I have a long walk ahead, so let's go. Alright you guys, I'm back home now and I have all my print tests right here, so let's take a look at them. So this is the last test I did, actually what you just seen. When I sent my boyfriend my other pieces to print, I forgot this one, so I went and got it printed so I could also film. I don't know, because this size is very hybrid and it's I think too long. I don't know, I really love this illustration, but I don't think this would be suited for selling unless I make some changes, so push everything together a little bit on the background. Yeah, you'll see the other one and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So this is the size I think it's the best for selling at the moment, which is in A5, and as you can see I also left these little borders, frames the illustration, and I have all of this. Now these are all tests for colors, etc. So I don't know if I will sell these illustrations in particular, because I also have another project in mind that I'll show you later. You know, you gotta make some tests, both for the paper to see how it lasts. This paper is matte, it has like a satin effect, which I really love. Now for this illustration, I don't want to give up on this one yet because I really like it. It was an illustration I did to showcase how my prismatic brush set worked and how it looked on a finished piece. So as you can see, I used almost all the brushes in here, very holographic. Okay, so I just moved my iPad ears just to show you guys how incredibly true to color this print is. Of course the screen is much brighter, but I'm shining my flashlight on it so you can see it better. I didn't even have to make changes on the color palette, etc. So that is a plus. So yes, this will definitely be one of my options because it looks honestly fantastic. I am also working on a set of illustrations, which is, you know, my main idea for selling them. So this would be themed on planets, different exoplanets out there that actually exist. I wanted to put some characters, both from, you know, Earth visitors that traveled to that planet and, you know, aliens, how I imagine them living on that planet. So yes, these are just some ideas, and if I have to brainstorm some illustrations, I do these simple color blocks where I then draw my, you know, a very rough sketch. This actually was a full sketch I did a couple of weeks ago, but I thought it would fit so nicely, and so I just adapted it to that concept. But the others, as you can see, are just small concepts that I can later work on. So this would be the main idea. Then if I decide to sell single prints, I would do that too, but for now I think for starting it would be nice to do a little set. For this, I also would like to outsource this and do something more particular, maybe some holographic effect above, as I mentioned on my last video. Something cool I really want to try. So that's another option I will take into consideration. Also, this is completely unrelated, but I got these cute pens and I am kind of obsessed. It's almost a Bonichi season, guys, so if you know, you know. So this afternoon I am also working on my new commission sheet because the one I have on my website is very old. It's been more than a year and it really needs an update. Also because I want this to be kind of a versatile page that I can post on social media too. And I'm making this graphic in a way that I can crop this if I want to. Maybe you can see first the full rendering part, then the concept art part, then maybe I'm gonna put my terms of service here. I'm just brainstorming for now. I also put the illustrations, some illustrations to the side, so if somebody that has never seen my art stumbles upon this, they have a clear reference of what they're going to get, both here and here. I really like how this one turned out. It's one of my favorites. That's why I also printed it for the test. I also really like this fairy here I made, but this one was printed a lot, so I'm not going to print it again. I also like that on this central part where the prices will go, I put some lines to define what I offer. So a headshot, maybe a half body and full body, and this side will be for some concept art. So maybe it won't be a full rendering, but a simpler concept of your character. Yeah, and a little description in here of what I do. I need to make sure that the proportions and sizes are right for cropping when I post on social media, but apart from that, I think it's really cute and I'm gonna keep on working on this concept right here. If you like this and want to take inspiration, please feel free to do so. I really like the purple, but I think it washes out my logo way too much. Yeah, I need to do a little gradient here, so let's keep working on this one. I'm going to put this one on the concept art side of my commission sheet because this isn't a full rendering style, it's just a tiny bit of cel shading. So as you can see, I don't have the eyes shaded. It's just to establish the colors of the character, etc. So it's a way simpler rendering. Oh, and I almost forgot, in case you guys are wondering, the software I use to do this type of graphic is Affinity Photo, which I really like, and you know, for comparison, it's very similar to Photoshop, but I am very done with Adobe, so I decided to try this one and I really like it. I love the interface, I love how it works. It's, yes, approved. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to see longer ones, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, and I hope you have a super lovely day. Bye!